Hi guys, sorry for the delay, but I'm gonna show you guys my top 8 deck profile from the Danish nationals. And before that, I have a few shoutouts. First shoutouts is to Christian Forsberg for having me on his channel once again, and to all the Danish players in the event, the TOs and the judges did a fantastic job. And thanks to all my friends that cheered me on and gave me a lot of support and endured me playing this very toxic deck that I'm gonna show you all. That's all. No further ado, let's just go into the deck profile. I played a 41 list of Mermail again. It's a bit different what's traditional for Mermail at the moment in the format, and I'll talk a little bit about it. But firstly, let's quickly go over the standard stuff. We're still playing Free Prince, the best card in the deck probably. We have the Dragoons, we have the Shadow Squad, we have the Abyss tier. Some people are still only playing 2 sometimes. I don't understand why. It's one of the few cards that will actually help you combo through hand traps and help you break boards. I do side down on it when I'm going second because you need non-engine, otherwise you lose. I'm also playing the free Rhine, and because I'm playing the free Rhine, I want the CD camp. It's pretty standard, so we're playing the free Pikes. And I'm also playing the free Poseidra. Again, some people are only playing 2. I don't really understand it. With a pistol or band, is this the best option we have for going second through our engine? It's a pretty strong card. For the one-offs, when it comes to the monster and the engine, I'm playing 1 Mooling Glacier, 1 Minstrel, 1 Greetus, 1 Infantry, 1 Coelacanth. So there's one guy missing for the quick eye, and then I'm not playing any of the Waterberry statue stuff. I'm not playing the statue, I'm not playing the fish bricks that some people play with it. My idea was that the statue is not needed. When this deck can combo, you usually just win. And if you can get to the Coelacanth part and combo through there, then you usually are not able to get to the statue part either. The only thing I'm missing out on is hard drawing the statue. That's pretty good when you're going first. And I never missed the statue in the entire event. I did lose going first in the top 8, but I played against Crystron, which the status doesn't help against because they're water deck. But I also did lose 8 of my died rolls, and we did play an 8-round Swiss with top 16, where I played top 16 and 8. So you could argue because I lost so many die roll, I didn't have enough games where I actually needed the statue. It worked out. I was very happy with the list. I still don't miss the statue. I don't think it's necessary. The deck's combo without it is strong enough, especially when you go for the hand rip. And some people are playing the statue and not the hand rip, and I think that's a mistake because I believe the hand rip is your best option against Fuvalos. But some people are just crazy and they will continue the combo on the Fuvalos and hope people don't have the out. And in the format, we have cards like Forbidden Droplet and Super Poly, which I will out the statue. So that's just more reason not to play it, if you ask me. And for the non-engine, I only played 12 in the main. That's also a debated thing in the Mermail lists. I played the 6 Charmies, the Droll, and the Ash. I did not main Impulse, was also some people find weird. I don't believe in a high non-engine count in Mermail. If you're playing like that, I think you just should play Malice or Ryzeal Mitsu or Pure Ryzeal. Doesn't make sense to play that much non-engine in this deck. You're just playing a worse version of the other decks. I think this is a deck that's much like Branded or Memento in the format, where you need a few amount of non-engine and just break boards with your engine. Again, why I play free Poseidra. They carried. I lost a lot of die roll. I won many games was just seeing one of these 9. I played Ash because it's a decent non-engine against Rogue, and Danish national is a small national, so I estimate I will see a lot of Rogue. And I did play against the only deck I played twice in the event was Malice. Otherwise, every round it was a different deck, a lot of Rogue. So Ash carried a lot there. Also, obviously, it's good against the Charmies, even though this deck does not struggle that much against Charmies. I did not play Impulse because I don't believe in Impulse. It can't stop anything in the format unless you see it combined with other hand traps, and I don't play that many, so the math says I should not play it, so I didn't play it. For the last cards I played in the deck, that's not monsters, was 1-for-1 typical tactic talents and call by. I said I played 41, and after the event, maybe I should not have main talents I just played 40 clean. I never saw it, so it's hard to say if it was needed or not. But I think it was more important to see the charmies when needed, and obviously see the high impact card like Dragoons and Squad and Prince when needed. And having the talents in the main deck with 41 card did not help my side patterns either. I usually kept one of these in, even going second after side. I only sided this one out and then one of these according to the matchup. But I probably could just have removed this from the main deck entirely. Something to think about. But yeah, that was the main deck. I was pretty happy with the amount of non-engine, even though I lost so many die rolls. And I still don't believe in the stage, even after the event. But there's some other changes, other part of the deck. First, we have the extra deck. That is also a little bit different for some lists. For the Exceeds, I played Kraken, Abyss Gaias, Levature, Abyss Stride, and Poseidra. These are the only Exceeds I played. I only played one of each of these, which is maybe the weird part. I played a lot of tech choices that I hope will come up, but I will talk about two cards what I think is flex spots, and I should probably not have played for the event. I did lose in the top 8 because I didn't play an extra copy of this, but I also played the top 8 very badly. I was tired, and I should never have used this one the turn before, so it's mostly just my fault for playing bad. For the synchros, I played the one Drag Guide, the one Gimia. Some people are not playing it. I loved her. I played the Poor Boys. This is one of the flex spots that I would change. I still played the Prima Donna, even though I don't play the statue. My going first is hand rip free, where Minstrel will look at the hand and remove a card, and Prima Donna will then shuffle it back into the deck. I think that's a necessary option when you don't have the stats, when you get paired up against one of the stronger engine decks like Branded, Memento, even Mermail sometimes, and also the Rise Mitsu can be very strong with his engine when you don't statue lock them. So being able to look at the hand, pick an important engine piece or board breaker piece and just remove it, if they don't have too many hand traps, obviously. And I played the one necessary card for the Coelacanth lines. That's all the synchros, and as I said, this card I will probably take it out. For the links, I played Lizard Dose. I played Mr. Boy. Usually people don't play it. I loved it. I will come into that a little bit later. I played the King. And I also played the Abyss Glacier. I didn't like her. She's probably not needed. The other card that needs to go. And then the Mandatory End Enemy. Instead of these two cards, I would probably play Chinging. I still miss Chinging. The reason why I didn't play Chinging was I used most of my energy when it comes to building the deck to think about the bad situation the deck will need to handle. And the only bad situation this deck needs to handle is Fuvolas and Droll, playing under them. On a Droll, it's very hard to set up a Chinging with a card in your hand so you can trigger the Abyss Shrine in the graveyard to banish a card. So I played the Gimme instead. Gimme also helped a lot against Mitsu when they summoned the ritual that Ragekis the board. So I would still play her, but Chinging was very needed in situations where I will need to play a semi-grind game because I didn't play an FTK out. Like the statue, I needed some extra turns sometimes, and there Chinging would be nice to deal with a follow-up or just have something consistently dealing with people's stuff. I definitely will help in the top 8 against Crystron. The other thing is, I will maybe play one more of the rank 7s, only one of them. I'm not sure if there should be one extra Poseidon, one extra Trite. The one extra Trite comes up when you summon her, they nip you, then you usually need one more for the next turn if you have a follow-up, which you usually can do. I don't know if the extra Poseidon is needed, but it could be an extra Poseidon. So, the Mr. Boy, why I play him. If you summon her, summon a guy, summon this guy, removes the board, you have a guy, which is him, and something random. Link them to her, revive 3. She revives 1, make this guy OTK. That's the reason why we played Mr. Boy. It's just the OTK machine when you get to that specific scenario. And if you get to that scenario and you don't play Mr. Boy, it's very hard to kill people because this guy revives a lot of little shit guys that can kill. The only thing you need to know is that you need to have Shadow Squad, Rhine, Prince, and Minstrel, or like double Rhine or something like that. So you need to have the Minstrel and Rhine on the field in the end board to have enough damage to kill with the Mr. Boy line. Other thing that was nice with Mr. Boy is it makes him 33, which can negate the Rageki if you can make the Gimir, which is also a very nice option to have. Um, so yeah, that's all the takes I have of the extra deck. I love Mr. Boy. Helped me all day long. Just not in the final, top 8, but happens. And for the last part was my side. For the side, I did side dominance impulse, and I sided a lot of hand traps. So the idea when I sided was that I will side out 3 engine pieces, and I will side out 3 soda bricks like Moulin Glacier, and in the engine piece I will side out was like one for one pike, one abyss tears, and then I will side out the Moulin Glacier, the call by, and sometimes the talent. So by signing out the 3 engine pieces, I will still have the 3 Poseidras, so the same ratio of starters and somewhat should be the same. And then I will be able to take 6 hand traps in and have like 18 hand traps going second, which also carried me a lot throughout the event. I chose these 6. I think these are the 6 best. Like Impulse is still good if you see it in a high amount of non-engine. The Sync gives a nip. You need lanes against Malice. And the only reason I played Bestials is this deck loses to Caesar. So I just wanted something against Fiendsmith. I thought there would be a lot of that. It also has sometimes problem with the Raigeki from Mitsuruki, and in theory this should also help with that. The last 3 cards was for going first. I just chose these 3. So when you go first, you remove the 6 Charmies and you put these 3 in and something from here. I played the one Witcher stream. I will probably not play it again. That was also a mistake. I said I wanted something against Droll in the bad situations. This is the opposite of that. I don't know why I played it. I was stupid. What I will try to play for the next some time is one of the Abyss equip spells for the Link 3, and I'm thinking about play the Monster Negate and see how it works out. But that was the list. Thank you for watching, and again, thank you for having me on the channel, Christian. That's all. Thanks.